so we're back, and today we are going to look at creating features. If you watched the first tutorial, you would have noticed that I've built this farm, test farm 3000, and basically it's probably time to mark out the boundary for this, as well as a few of the fields, just to get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up to the top left here, click the menu, go to measurements, and that should load. At the bottom here, you can see all your measurements have appeared. You can create points or basically place markers, draw lines, draw polygons, as well as doing circles. The circles are quite useful for doing pivots. So we have thought out a few things. So let's create our farm boundary. Draw polygon. That's going to be great. As you can see, I've come onto the screen here, and now I can start doing my boundary. This will be similar for iOS and Android. And yeah, you basically just have to tap your way around the screen. It is a bit more difficult, but yeah, I recommend doing it on computer. Once you're done with that area, you can see the calculations have been updated. That's 520 hectares. And you just click on the last point, and that will close our feature. Now, at any point, if I'd like to modify this, I just click the modify button here. All my vertices appear again. Maybe I want to get rid of a vertice, and you can see that closes down like that. If I want to drag that out again, just select one of the more transparent blocks, and yeah, pull it out. And that's pretty much how it works. If you're happy with your feature, click Save. That'll pop up this modal. We're going to call this Farm 3000. Description, we can skip that for now. And this will automatically save to the measurements. Most people will most likely be doing measurements, and it will save to the measurement layer. If, however, you want to create a new layer, just go create new custom label and type in the custom label. And then don't forget to hit save. Great, so there we go. We've created a farm boundary, which is pretty cool. Go to the menu again. If I hit features here, let's have a look. And there's our farm boundary, which is cool. Turn it off and on. Let that load, and there we go. Farm boundary done. So let's do some fields. Zooming in, I'm not going to do all these fields, this will take me forever, but maybe let's just do a high level design. And we are going to load the measurements again. Let that load and grab the draw polygon. This is pretty easy. I mean, most farms aren't just square blocks, especially out here in Africa, but that should get the job done. And there's our field. So let's save that. Great, you can see it changes to hectares. That's the measurement that we work mainly with here in South Africa. And I'm just going to call this field 8 because it's in the middle of everything. And I'm going to say this is, let's say, maize. Brilliant. And I'm going to save that as a field in my field layer. So I want to create a new layer called fields, and I'm just going to hit save there. Again, there it's been created. If I go back to my features now, we'll be able to see that we've got the field layer and the farm layer loaded. Brilliant. So again, you can continue to do this. Let's add one more measurement for good measurement. Let that load. Give it a second. Right, so let's make one more field. I'm going to draw a polygon just to show you guys that you can save this back to that field layer which I've just created. And that's there. I'm happy with that. I'm going to call this field 7, I guess. Also give it a description of maize, and I am going to save that to the fields. And you can see that's pre-populated now. It's learned from what you've typed in earlier, and that will now save that to the fields layer. So if we go over to features, you can see the farm and the fields. Turn them both off just to make sure that everything is working. There we go. There are two fields. Great. Field 7, 15 hectares, and field 8, 14.9 hectares. Great. So that's all for today. We'll see you guys at the next video.